Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martrich here with your outlook for July 8th, 2016. For your Friday, we're going to have a cold front that's going to be moving toward the area. Out ahead of it, there's going to be some areas of showers and thunderstorms, and that will come through later this afternoon, we think, and could break this heat finally that we'll still be dealing with today. Temperatures today are going to get well up into the 90s. Might be the hottest day of the previous three, so especially down here in our southeastern areas. I think areas in the eastern sections get up to, closer to the middle 90s today with those high heat index values. And then the showers and thunderstorms are going to move eastward, and that's going to be affecting areas further east as we head toward the evening. That's going to move up into New England in the overnight periods. I don't think it's going to hang around long, and then we start to clear out here on Saturday. Now, at this point, this is looking at early Saturday. Of course, you have an area of low pressure that's up here. There's going to be a cold front that's attached to it that's sitting back here like this. So it's still back to the west. It means you're still going to get winds out of the south or south-southwest, and that's going to keep temperatures and humidity pretty high up until the point where this cold front moves through. From the time it gets from right here to the eastern part of the coverage area will be about 6 hours. So that will allow the heating of the day to get up temperature-wise. It can still get up to 90 or above in many locations on Saturday with that humidity, but once that front crosses, you're going to feel a real difference here in humidity. Might even have another shower or thunderstorm along that frontal boundary as shown here by this particular model before it moves off to the east. We'll call it more isolated of a chance here on Saturday as opposed to today being more scattered. Let's go over the NAM high-res future simulated radar. This is the latest run from earlier this evening, and this is looking at 2 p.m. on Friday. Going from this point, you can start seeing some scattered showers and storms popping up here. Again, this is just widely scattered stuff at this point, and mainly favoring the northern half of the coverage area. I don't see this being a big widespread event. You see most of the activity here in New Jersey. And as we head through, this is now going all the way through the evening here, late evening. Still getting some residual showers and thunderstorms that are going to move through in the overnight period as well. But just, again, widely scattered. NAM is not very thrilled with this threat whatsoever. And then we get into Saturday, like we showed you, there could be that isolated chance on Saturday here with the actual cold front as it moves through. One other image, we showed this in yesterday's video. Here are the dew points expected at 8 a.m. on Saturday. Still very, very high. The dew points here in the 70s already in the morning. Let's go to just 6 hours later, though, and you see a huge difference here. And you can see clearly where this cold front is moving eastward. And behind it, you got the much drier air coming in here, much cooler air. Winds are going to shift from southwest to westerly, or maybe west-northwesterly, and you see the lower dew points actually getting back into the 50s in central PA, but still here in the 70s further east before that front comes through. And then when it finally does, it's going to be probably all day in New Jersey, going to be staying in around 70 degrees for dew points. So this will be pretty high until that comes through. Once we get through that, though, when we get into Sunday, dew points here will be the 50s across the entire area, which will be much more refreshing, and we get into a lower humidity day. So there is relief coming from this first heat wave. Once this system moves away, though, and Sunday rolls in, you have a mostly sunny skies become mostly sunny on Sunday, and of course that low humidity and northwesterly breeze coming in for both Sunday and Monday. High pressure and control will allow for the any precipitation to stay either south or west of the area, and that is going to lead to another mostly sunny day. As a matter of fact, we're going to have mostly sunny straight through the week, it looks like. This high pressure eventually that is situated over top of us will start to move off to the east here, and once that does, the wind direction changes and will start coming in from the eventually west-southwest or southwest, and that's going to make a big difference in both humidity coming up and temperature starting to increase as well. I don't think it's going to be a huge heat wave yet. I think that's coming. Once we get beyond the middle of the month, I think it really starts cooking, especially the third week of July. It might be a very hot week as well. And we're looking at the mostly sunny conditions continuing through our forecast period. This is now looking at Wednesday. Might have a next chance of anything scattered or widely scattered or isolated would come on in the Thursday-Friday time frame here with another frontal boundary trying to move through. But this is a dying front, it looks like. Very weak boundary, doesn't do much to the temperatures, so we will stay around 90 or maybe into the lower 90s as we head into the latter part of next week. I'm Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martrich. That is your outlook for July 8th, 2016. Have a great Friday.